Okay, everything's didn't hiccup too much there. Was the stream? I hit the change feed and the stream kind of went. The OBS went weird. But yes, having now played through, 3 Digimon games, or like 1.5, because second one was kind of an expansion of one. But yeah, we're going to go and just see, this one for Pokemon. I have been playing it in the off time. I don't know, I just didn't really feel... Like, I think it says how it is just with the way Pokemon has been. Like, even with my name, the name handle and whatnot. Now, I just didn't really feel like it was worth... Didn't really feel the push to stream the game, especially like, Arceus I've never finished at all. I just like, because that one was so rough for me. And then obviously, pushed through with Scarlet Violet, and just this. I mean, this has definitely been better to some degree, but yeah. As I say, obviously this was my starter. And that's another thing. Like here, I never really had a connection with the starters that they use in this game. Because, like, going through each generation, Gen 1, I'd pick Bulbasaur. No problem. Gen 2 again, felt a little weak on the 3, but Cyndaquil was the one I'd go with out of them. Gen 2, Gen 3... Gen 3 is the only one I've ever changed starters with. In original Gen 3, I went with Torchic. In Remake, I go with Trico. Gen 4, obviously, would be Turtwig. Gen 5, no, unfortunately not the Mudkip TA. Gen 5, I did not like any of those starters. I went with Snivy just for the memes. And then as soon as they were fully evolved, I'd box them. Gen 6, it was... damn it, I've got him in the game here and I've just lost the name of it for a second. Chespin. No, I have a thing for going for the grass starter. Gen 6 had Chespin. Gen 7 was Rowlet. Gen 8 with... Again, I did not like the Gen 8 starters. Yeah. I mean, look, TA, like, the thing I'd do is, because, with obviously Martin or, whatnot, and having, or because I had a spare console lying around at times, I'd just do a thing where we'd reset a game, so we'd have all the starters anyway. So it didn't make that much difference, but it's just like which one was the main starter, I guess you could say. I mean, I think Gen 3, like Gen 3 in particular, I think all 3 starters, like in Gen 3, are pretty good outright. So, probably some of the strongest starters there. But yeah, so Gen 8 starters were just a no-go for me, really. I was not keen on any of them. I think the only reason I ended up with Grookey was mainly because, obviously now we had like Alex and whatnot coming in. It was just like each of us had one starter. And, well, Martin always likes going with the water starters, and Alex was going with the fire one. Kind of left me with Grookey, and it's just like... But again, I kind of ditched Grookey as soon as it was Rillaboom. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, Gen 8 was Sword Shield. Legends Arceus, I went with Cyndaquil back there. On multiple reasons I was going with Cyndaquil. A, because out of the 3 they picked, Cyndaquil was the one that I felt was like... what was it? Yeah. Samurott. Like Hisuian Samurott. A much needed improvement to Samurott. Like, massive upgrade and desperately needed. Still not so much of a fan of Oshawott, though. Hisuian Decidueye, I felt ruins Decidueye. Like, I hate it. I can't quite put why, but I just hate Hisuian Decidueye. So it completely put me off of Rowlet in that one. Hisuian Typhlosion, like with Hisuian Samurott, makes a much needed improvement to Typhlosion. It needed that dual typing thrown in. Now maybe ghost typing, I don't know if I would have gone that route, but yeah, exactly. Standard Decidueye was fine to start with, yeah. But yeah, so but the other 2 for Legends Arceus, much needed improvements to both those Pokemon. I still just, like I said, didn't really have the connection with Oshawott, so I just went to Cyndaquil because it was my favourite. And Cyndaquil's probably one of my favourite starters outright. I just love the little fire, mouse. So, not necessarily for use in battle, but just, like, look, if I had to be able to have one, just as a little buddy, the sort of way Ash had Pikachu always following him around, I'd have a Cyndaquil following me around. But yeah, so like that, Cyndaquil there. Scarlet Violet, so Gen 9. Like, again, I just... Quaxley, I just didn't get with at all. And Fuecoco just felt like... Because obviously I hadn't seen the evolutions, and I think they've done a pretty good job of keeping the evolutions quiet up to that point, when the games came out. Fuecoco just felt like a knockoff of Totodile. And obviously we had Kitty. Now, yeah, you can guess, like, well, why didn't I just go with Kitty for Sun and Moon? I think because when we went into Sun and Moon, we knew the final forms of all 3 starters, but not the typings. Yeah, I mean, obviously now we know, but I didn't know what they were becoming at the time, TA. I still would go with Meowscarrow, though. But obviously, like, the Sun and Moon starters, like, yeah. Yes, we had Litten. Nice, cool little kitty. But we had seen Incineroar, but we didn't know its typing. And I was in the mindset of, oh no, they're going back to doing a firefighting combo again. I mean, fair enough. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, and again, I'm not too keen on Incineroar's overall design, so... But yeah, like, that's sort of... So, but here it was... Obviously here for ZA, we have Chikorita, we had Tepig, and we have Totodile. 3 starters I just am not with at all. I'm just not down with any of the 3 of them. So I just got the... got the website that I was using when I did those randomized character runs on Elden Ring Night Rain. Just put all 3 starters in that, spun it, and it landed on Chikorita. It's the only reason Chikorita is my starter. So, yeah. I admit, like, even though, like, say, some games I do just ditch the starters as soon as possible, I do kind of try to keep going through the game with the starter, even if I don't like them. Excuse me. So, yeah. Obviously, especially when we've got a smaller selection of Pokemon available, it's definitely a better idea to keep one on. So, yeah. Oh yeah, just as a note, I know I've been talking for a fair bit at the minute, but I spent, just for an idea of how far in the game I am, not just because I have, you know, Meganium holding its Mega Stone, I just got the ability to get the fossil Pokemon, and I had spent pretty much all day save scumming so I can have all 3 as alpha Pokemon. Ironically, on Mora, I actually got fairly like after only I think like 3 resets. I bought 10 of each fossil, and like yeah, 3 resets I got on Mora. Tyrant and Aerodactyl both took hours to get. In fact, Aerodactyl I only just got before I had to come and do the stream. So, yeah. It's... that. Alright. Yeah, this also gives a hint of where I'm at, like the Rogue Mega Pokemon. So... right. Swap up there. Yep. Oh yeah, I mean... yeah, doing that can be very handy. Right. So I'm gonna go and fight Slowbro. Keep you... that there. The only problem is a freaking psychic type. Greninja. Yeah, I mean Pokemon I've used it a fair few times as save scum approach because it's just so much so helpful when you're trying to deal with certain elements. Also, I haven't actually. I keep forgetting to check one thing. Like, oh, I do have one. I keep forgetting to check if I had the Dusk Stone. Yeah, there's a quest that guarantees shiny Mareep. It's the only shiny I've got. Alright. Let's go and do this then. Take a couple of these first. Oh yeah, just as a note, this is the Switch 1 version of the game. Yes, I'm playing this on Switch 2, but I only have the regular version. No upgrade pack or anything. I mean, it's, you know, working fairly well for, you know, considering. So, what the Switch 2 version improves, overall, like, I'm not certain, but yeah. So yeah, so just basic Switch version. But like I said, running on Switch 2, so might be a few like things that are running better here, even without the upgrades, just from being on the better hardware to start with. I don't mean it like the Switch is bad, I just mean, you know, it is now just, you know, it is just a better version, well, you know, better, you know, more powerful version of the Switch, so. Hopefully you get what I mean. It's like, I loved the Switch, and this just feels like the natural step up. It's like when you say, you know, like, PS5 is, you know, the better way to play a game that comes out now, which was also on the PS4. Kind of wish I did try, you know, if I had an SSD spare when the PS5 came out, I would have transferred all my PS4 stuff onto my PS5. Ow! I always feel like they, like, this is the one thing I always find with these things. That, like that, like he, like, Alpha Pokemon, and then when I did, like, the intro, the intro Rogue Mega fight, they freaking feels like they deliberately are just aimed at you, not the Pokemon. See there, he was watching me. Well, you'd think after doing enough of your Pokemon, they would draw the aggro, but yeah, but like I said, I just, you'd think, like I said, you think after your Pokemon does enough, the aggro would be on there. There we go. Now it's going for it. It's like Mega Evolve. Lock on. Oh, I can't. It's the one thing I didn't quite get when the tutorial one. Oh, look, get away from me. Well, there's me having, having to avoid the attacks to start with, but then look at it. Just the way that it feels like they just want you in particular. Okay, that's not fair. Going for me like when I cannot respond. Like any time in a game where you know, where you know, like, you do a thing, it freezes, and they're just like, okay, free shot, because we can do that. Well, at least that one's done. If only we had a slow bro. I want to slap him so hard right now. Dude, what do you think I've been doing? Hey. What's funny, actually, is in a trainer battle before... I didn't mean to do that one. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, not slow bro yet. But I was going to say, he knows I got slow poke. So yeah, I'll have a slow bro eventually. Right. Got a camera up to there. Right. Keep Greninja because that would be handy with the typing. Gyarados. No, I don't think Sharpedo is... maybe I'll bring it just in case. Yeah, this is just other Pokemon that Mega Evolve. I'm not really going to be part of my team roster. These are just stuff that I'll keep, active use or in reserve. I guess just for gaining the EXP, I'll take you just in case. And I need you to get the EXP. Okay, let's... How did you... How did he not make a single hit? Damn it. Alright, my team might be in a bit of a problem. Yep, my team's in a problem. Damn it. Well, oh, right. I am happy to also have like full trainer customization back. Those. Then don't stand so close to the edge. I like how she's just like, hey, let's get it out of here before anything bad happens, and then we just stand there and wait for the bad to happen. Okay. Yeah. trying to get away. She sent out a freaking ice type against a fire. She is asking for being annihilated. I'm trying to do the thing. There. I mean, in fairness with the first one, because he uses the starter that your the one you pick as a starter, is strong against. So, you know, because I took Chikorita, he has Totodile, so he could have any of the three. Obviously, if you took Cyndaquil, he'd have the best type up for that one, but no excuse with this person's team. Yes, she had the Clauncher, but come on. She also had a Staryu as well, so like she had a couple of options there, but her other Pokemon was the problem. And there we go. He's now got his Mega Stone. Last one is a Victory Bell. The decisions. Let's see, Delphox, Talonflame, Pidgeot. Yeah, Gengar will be good. Yeah, go Altaria. Okay. Right. Yeah, like I said, she had 2 of her 3 Pokemon we saw with it, but yeah. Also, why has she still only got a Staryu? Like, she could have gone and bought a Water Stone and made it Starmie. Let's grab a load of these first. I like how it's just a case of, hey, Mega Evolution's about to occur. Are you ready for this? And if you say no, the Pokemon, or the energy that's going to overwhelm the Pokemon is just going to wait. Just what the heck is this damn thing? Okay, it's using a bug. Not too bad. I think it's not gonna do as well as it want, but I mean, he could have been using a lot worse. Yeah. I don't like how you're looking at me. Do it! Do it! I do like Mega Delphox. Right. All the new Megas that I've, been able to use, I think Mega Delphox is the... I do like it, yeah. Yeah, Greninja's one kind of feels lazy. Oh geez, someone's making things go bang outside. And obviously we have seen Chestnut's one, but I haven't really had a chance to... Obviously that one's not available yet, so... But yeah, out of the... I wasn't too sold on its Mega, so yeah, Delphox's one definitely feels the strongest of the 3. Mm. Okay, back to the more general purpose setup. Load of Pokemon that still need to evolve. I can hold on for now. Right, and then we got now I need 200 and something for another thing. Just keep smashing all these things. I can buy more Mega Stones. Oh, there's a big lot up there. Let's say nice spot. Walkway. Oh jeez, I nearly fell off. Hi Pidgeotto, we're just gonna leave. Alright, fine, you wanted a fight. Oh, look at all this. Jeez, people are setting off freaking fireworks. It's been day early. I understand what the day is, but come on. I hate fireworks. Grab all these. What was that one there? Right. Probably not enough, but let's... Ooh. I also have to wonder what some of these people think watching some of the things that go on. $327. Yes, I can buy a Megastone. Gyarados, Lucario, Heracross, Aerodactyl, Alakazam, or... Well, I don't have access to Rampy yet. Oh, Alakazam requires 260. Wow. Yep. Let's just get the Lucario one for now. There we go. I'm just gonna walk back. I mean, also, there's always the thing, like, running around chasing all the shiny things and whatnot. I mean, considering how much stuff gets left lying on the ground in the Pokemon universe, how is it that not everyone is running around going, oh, I see the shiny thing, my turn to collect it. Doggy. Oh. Oh. I mean, that's still littering if they are doing it on purpose like that, but... Eh? I recognize you. I recognize you, you piece of work. Yes, that's the villain from XY, Team Flare's leader, Lysander. So, yeah. Because the one thing here, thanks to some of the stuff that got out in some of those hacks and, you know, a few former staff members talking a little bit, some of the stuff that they're doing in ZA, and only some of it, is based on what would have originally been the Pokemon Z version plans before that got dropped. So... because obviously Z would have been centered around Zygarde in particular, like how they normally do with third version Legendary. I need to update my trainer picture. So, yeah. Yeah, because obviously, like, some of the bits that were supposedly going to be for the Z version was we were meant to get the 10% Zygarde quite early on in the story. And then obviously the Zygarde cell stuff, which obviously... because obviously, like, a couple of the bits of the Zygarde stuff got moved into Sun and Moon. What was that, 10%, and then all the cells that you have to find? Even like perfect. But yeah, so that's also some of the bits that got carried over to Sun and Moon, but more it's just like, it's kind of just being reused. Idea we didn't get to use. Okay, I need to pull out Ganium. Ganium is in a really bad spot here. Come on. Really? That is your... Wait, but if you have to do the contest as part of the other like... Right. Earn new challenger things, they say. Well, time to get distracted. How convenient, huh? We just obtained the ability to get Mega Camerupt. Now watch her just use a water type because she's evil and just really wants to score an easy win. Okay, not so much. She did ask for what's about to happen, right? We're all in agreement for that. Get away from that. Oh, right. Okay. I was kidding when I said about the water type thing. Yeah, that was a bad pun. Mega Sableye. Oh wait, I don't have enough Mega Energy. Fudge! Okay, I've got getting up on it. Oh, she has some different Pokemon. Ow. I was worried that was going to happen. Fairy type moves. I need to swap him out. Sorry, I need to swap it out. Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance. Sorry, TA. How are things going for you? It's got sidetracked to everything. Oh boy. She still wants more. Final one is Mega Medicham. Right. Well, hopefully the dentist went fine. Kind of done with Bayonet. Okay. It makes me realise how long was I with a dentist. Like yearly, I get called up or something like that. There we go. Mm. So let's go back up to him first. Hmm. Yeah, take those. Now, I think I'm not far from the next one. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Alright. Do it. Oh, come on! Oh, boy. No, no! Yep. Very terrifying. He wanted to see big fish. We will bring him big fish. Just go and heal it first, just in case he throws a, you know, spanner in the works on this. That's the other thing I do like here compared to previous games. Like when you beat a Pokemon, you get a few moments to actually catch it. Like, there's always the one problem, especially like in Legends Arceus and, well, it's not Legends Arceus, but like in, you know, all the other games. Like, it's just like trying to not finish them off sometimes could be a very, very annoying process. So having it be that, oh yeah, you don't actually have, you actually have you have a chance, or when they KO. One chance. See that one? Hey, you wanted a giant Magikarp? Here's a giant Magikarp. He never said we couldn't get an Alpha Magikarp to start with. So he can't call us cheating if we went and just used the what was available. Put you in here. It's not cheating if there wasn't a rule about it. Army and Magikarp, yeah. And then he fails to get a single Alpha, and therefore he only has Magikarps with Tackle and Splash. No Hydro Pump. Certain these just spawn while we were not looking. That was a good one. Did he? Break all the things. And next one. I am certain it's just respawned all these as we've gone around the thing. This was the path we needed. Right. Clear. There's a lot around here. Take care of that. Ow. Alright. Okay. They call it Meganium, but it just shows the kid its butt. Jeez. Okay. Your barrier was meant to do something, right? Like, it was meant to do a thing, wasn't it, right? Hmm. Did he... Watch now, I've just done this. I now encounter an alpha version. Mm. How many freaking bits are there? I've not actually even checked how much is in the Pokedex. Turn that on. Oh yeah. No, I'll keep going up to 42, I think. This spot first before I go and check for anything else. Nope. Actually, stop there for a second. No, it's okay, TA. I'm just commenting like with how that quest of the quest just keeps getting a new one every 5. Just yeah, Mabel. Of course, that's the other thing for Mabel. She's also a character from X and Y. She was actually one of the admins of Team Flare. Look at her now. Like, she runs the Pokemon lab now that the Professor Sycamore's missing. Yeah, like, this is the 32nd stage of it. So. I guess it will. Obviously, it will end eventually. Just it'll be once you have the entire Pokédex filled. Oh, oh, oh. Also, I just realised. See, that always just keeps happening. Nah, we're just gonna do this to you. Die. I know I can't. That Mantrike is not. I'm not going to take on yet. That gets so annoying, like, they just keep breaking out. Yeah, you know, I don't know what I'll do. Just, yeah, trying to fill up, catch all of the types and... The freaking things always love to escape. Still don't have the ability to buy ultras yet. Oh. Need to keep that one. Only adjusted the team so I could. I have to wait for it to time out Mega Evolution, huh? Won't you just let me turn off the Mega Evolution, please? See, I wish that was an option. When it's, hey, I'm done. Can we just turn off? Save wasting all the energy? We'll deal with that in a moment. I'm just... Okay, so they don't have any at all. Yes, people of the streets, watch out, because I'm going to do this. Smashing these things again, and I'm using a... There we go. Doing it with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Which was completely unnecessary. But we did that. How am I doing? 368. Okay. I'm just going to buy the Gyarados one first. Because... yeah. That then mean, yeah, then I'll probably buy, probably have to go for the Alakazam one next. You there. Actually. Oh, it's got some good moves already. Alright, let's just do a night run. There's I just need to find a thing. Long move. Sorry. Break these first. Right, where is that on the map? This one. There we go. Oh wow, they got the challenges have gotten trickier now. Full move. I effed up that one. Oh, okay. Oh, that's close. I'm stuck on this little thing now. This is not going well for me. Mm. There. Damn it, Fisher Bell. Poisoned immediately. They really ramped the difficulty up since I did this last. Damn it. I was not caught off guard. Like. Okay, that's helpful. Originally, these are like always wanting you to do like 1 or 2 of a thing, not 3 to 5. There. Scraggy, you are useless. What? He freaking... I need to get rid of rock too. It's not helping. But first... do I want to keep you on the team? So I've also got you. Yeah. I feel they're better, so... oh, geez, you got to say status conditions. Nope. I do not know. Tunnel vision. Drowse. Hit with water moves, eh? Do that one. Okay, come on! Like, the tracking for some of the Pokemon is ridiculously bad. For their pathing, I mean. Also, come on, like that! It just stopping out of reach. Like, again, you think the pathing would at least be like, okay, let's... You know, pathing would be like, let's make certain that we at least get in range. Again, not really what I'm intending to keep around. let's swap in Slowpoke. Oh, that didn't kill the trainer? I do not know. Yes, give me those Ultra Balls, I need them. Oh, come on. Just finish this and then that'll be it for today. Go. Ah, Haunter. Okay, now I can get him slow one. Yeah. First thing. Ganium is done. Slimer is done. Bring Venusaur up. Keen to Psychic Fightings and reserves. Maybe was there anything here I really would want to use? Maybe I'll do it at a later date. Status conditions, I'm not really booked for. Oh, status is super effective ones. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. There we go. Yeah, one more battle before the day changes. I missed the days back in flying. There we go. There. 15 wins isn't bad considering how much of a difficulty increase those fights were. Right, well, just heal a Pokemon. Ow, man. Right. Okay, well that's going to do there. I don't know what. I don't know if I'm going to bring this up on stream again. I've only kind of shown kind of the loop that you're going to do here. Do the night fights, you know, catch Pokemon and whatnot in the day. It's kind of the loop, and then you've got the story beats at the minute. So. Hitting all the wrong buttons. There. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. So like I'm just really filling in this month until well, this next month of bits until Metroid's out. So, all right. Night, everyone.